The Somnath Jyotirlinga holds a deeply significant place in Hindu mythology, history and spirituality. It is the first of the 12 Jyotirlingas and is located in Prabhas Patan near Veraval on the western coast of Gujarat. Here's the detailed story of the Somnath Jyotirlinga. Mythological origins. The legend of Soma, moon god. The origin of the Somnath Jyotirlinga is intertwined with the story of Chandra, the moon god. According to the legend, 1. Chandra and his curse. Chandra, the moon god, married 27 daughters of the sage Daksha Prajapati, one of the progenitors of creation in Hindu mythology. These daughters were the 27 nakshatras, lunar mansions or constellations, and Chandra married all of them as per Daksha's wishes. However, Chandra favored only one of his wives, Rohini, neglecting the other 26. This caused immense grief and jealousy among the neglected wives, who complained to their father, Daksha. 2. Daksha's curse. Enraged at the disrespect towards his daughters, Daksha cursed Chandra, causing him to gradually lose his light and beauty, which meant that he would eventually fade into non-existence. 3. Chandra's penance. Terrified of this curse and losing his divine radiance, Chandra sought help from Lord Brahma, who advised him to worship Lord Shiva. Chandra came to the Prabhas Tirtha and performed severe penance in front of a Jyotirlinga. 4. Shiva's boon. Pleased by Chandra's devotion, Lord Shiva appeared and partially relieved him from the curse. He granted Chandra a boon that allowed him to wax and wane instead of completely disappearing, thus restoring his cyclical growth and decline over the month. This waxing and waning process symbolizes immortality, as Chandra would no longer fade entirely. 5. Name Somnath. Since the moon god, Chandra or Soma, was restored by Lord Shiva here, the Jyotirlinga came to be known as Somnath, which means the protector of Soma or moon. The temple thus stands as a symbol of rejuvenation and healing. Historical and cultural significance. The Somnath Temple has been mentioned in ancient texts like the Skanda Purana, Shiva Purana, and Rig Veda. It has always been a prominent place of pilgrimage, and its religious importance has drawn devotees from all over India for millennia. However, Somnath's history is also marked by periods of destruction and reconstruction. The Somnath Temple has been a symbol of resilience, having been destroyed and rebuilt several times due to foreign invasions. One of the most famous attacks on Somnath was by Mahmud of Ghazni, who plundered the temple in 1025 CE. He looted the immense wealth and treasure stored in the temple and destroyed the original structure. This incident was a significant blow to the region and became infamous in history. After each destruction, the temple was rebuilt. Hindu kings like King Bhimdev of Patan and King Kumarapala contributed to restoring the temple. However, the temple faced destruction several more times, including during the Delhi Sultanate and Mughal Empire, particularly under Alauddin Khilji and Aurangzeb. After India gained independence, the temple was once again rebuilt under the leadership of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, one of the key figures in India's freedom struggle. The new structure was completed in 1951 and the temple was restored to its former glory. The President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, inaugurated the temple, symbolizing a rejuvenation of India's cultural heritage. The current Somnath Temple, constructed in the Chalukya style of architecture, stands majestically on the shores of the Arabian Sea. Some notable features of the temple are the main spire of the temple rises to a height of 150 feet. A flag flies high above the temple, at a height of 37 feet. There is a pillar on the temple grounds called the Arrow Pillar, which bears the inscription that there is no land mass in a straight line between the temple and Antarctica, symbolizing the temple's position as a boundary marker of India. Somnath is more than just a religious structure. It symbolizes resilience. Despite multiple destructions, the temple stands as a testament to the unwavering faith and determination of its devotees. The waxing and waning of the moon, as represented by Lord Shiva's boon to Soma, reflects the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. The legend teaches about the grace of Lord Shiva, who forgives and bestows blessings on those who repent and seek his divine intervention. Today, the Somnath Temple is one of the most visited pilgrimage sites in India, attracting millions of devotees and tourists each year. It remains a symbol of devotion and cultural pride, beautifully blending the spiritual, mythological, and historical elements of India's heritage. The temple complex also includes a museum that exhibits the rich history of the temple and the surrounding region.